Our showbiz editor Nelson Aspen was there. Nelson, you were right on this. You predicted this would happen.
I should have placed a bet, although I got it wrong about, I didn't see Emily Blunt winning. So you win some, you lose some.
Yes,
Let's review the night that was. At this event, the biggest names in film and television vote for each other. Do you know they still show MASH in prime time in Australia? It's a highly rated primetime show still.
I told you, it's an intelligent country. they don't fool around there.
My dear, dear friend Rosie Byrne is there. Rose, if you're watching, I love you.
The Screen Actors Guilds are a love fest of actors honoring other actors from the worlds of TV and film. I did get a wonderful opportunity to catch up with the Screen Actors Guild president, my old pal from many moons ago, Gabrielle Carteris. I asked her why this was a special time to be holding her position.
For me to be able to look back where we were and to see where we are today, the idea that we merged our unions, that we are actually so much more united in a way we've never been in our history, the idea that the industry's changing and we're ready for it, I am just honored and just blown away.
Hugh Jackman plays the senator at the center of this incredible story. There's something about the 80s for me that gets nostalgic, but this was uncomfortably nostalgic. And of course you've played real-life characters before, but Barnum's not around to criticize. Peter Allen can't weigh in. Gary Hart's a different story. Yeah. Is there an onus on you?
For sure. I was way more nervous doing this, I think, than maybe anything, because I got to know Gary.
Tell me about finding the humanity in this man.
Oh, it's a wonderful script, but yes, you know, you always have to bring flesh to it.
You're as much of a star as your cast.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but you are, and that's unusual for a director. And the thing about comedy is, I think people take it for granted. They think it's easy.
Physical comedy is very challenging. It's different. It's not just the joke on the page, bump, and the audience laugh, or the recorded audiences, they kick in the track.
This politically charged climate in which we live, I was delighted to see that the film was still able to talk about, obviously, gender. That's a theme. Right. Sexuality, race. I mean, it was not. Nothing was off limits.
A lot of things are because of PC now, being politically correctness, and I just don't think that has any place in comedy.
Hey! Stop it, Rose. Stop. The kids all say Rose is a big hugger. They've more. A couple of them have said that to me.
The kid, yeah, she gives the kids hugs and she pokes and hits me.
No, you can take it.
Come on.
No standing in line for you. You got a VIP pass for Christmas at Graceland.
She rolled up on it. Return to sender.
Oh, don't let the sunshine fool you. It's really cold here in Memphis, Tennessee. Merry Christmas from Graceland. Famous faces turned out to the premiere in New York, including Fran Drescher and her nanny co-star, Renee Taylor.
Why don't we do a nanny on Broadway? And I could be Mr. Sheffield.
Actually, you could.
Don't say Niles. I don't want to hear Niles. I want to be Mr. Sheffield.
Niles was a great show, a great character.
Okay, say you're playing Ann Darrow, and here comes Kong. He's coming through. How would Fran Drescher react to Kong?
Oh my God, are you well? So I'd say, are you married?
Have you not seen this?
No, I haven't.
I know where you can get one.
Seen that War Red today.
I thought that was
You
planned.
got it.
What was your first car?
1984 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
And where did that come from? Was that your first choice?
It wasn't my first choice, but it was way too early. I got the car when I was 14 and a half, and I'd scrapped it by the time I was 15.
I mean, look at, you know, you're forever going to be iconic. Have you seen the doll?
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a few different ones though now.
Yes, there are. There's some very fancy. I like that one because, like you said, that has the crown and the sword at the feeling. You know,
yes.
The warrior.
Well, she's a warrior, and I like that too.
You will never speak to another journalist that is as committed to the DC universe as I am. Now, come on. So you're not the only one that has a trident. All right.
You got Poseidon.
So there you go. At least you called it. Most people say, oh, you got Aquaman on your leg. So you get
Poseidon,
it.
that's awesome.
You got it. So
you a water sign?
Yeah, I am a Cancer.
You're Cancer? That's what my daughter is. I'm a Leo. I'm just right off.
Of course you're a Leo. Look at you.